Yes. I saw some questions come up about the travel mug. You can only get it at the Eorzea Cafe in Japan, and only then by filling out the punch card up to a certain level, which means going to the Eorzea Cafe a couple of times in 3 days.
Really?
Really?
Oh, yeah. I went to both of them. I went to the one, my last trip, I went to, and they give you a little stamp card, and there's like 2 levels of prizes. So if you fill the whole thing up, you get a thing. You fill it like 2/3 of the way up, you get a thing. And they give you 1 stamp for every single item you got. It's not like a point, like you get so many points for like so many dollars. It's if you order a thing, you get a stamp.
Oh, okay.
So I went to the one in, that one right there. I went to the one both in Tokyo and the one in Osaka, because they're both modeled after 2 different cities. I went during one of the events because they changed the menu during the special holiday events and the music and everything. And spent a lot of money and got real drunk and ate a lot of food. I ordered a bunch of stuff, and the waitress was like, "Are you sure you want this much stuff?" And I looked at her and I was like, "You're going to see something very special, ma'am."
Man, the idea of a Final Fantasy cafe, that food must be like Hobbit scale food, right? Like, if you're going to have a fantasy themed restaurant,
Yep.
then it's got to just be like George R.R. Martin kind of food descriptions.
Yeah,
right?
they physically, like, they just took the food from the game and made it for you. Yeah, and you're like, "Oh, do you have a culinarian? You've made this. Here you go." And there's and then they're based on like some of the different primals, like a fritza, essentially a frite pizza is a spicy pizza. It's a spicy
brilliant.
little like personal pan pizza. Yeah.
See, I would totally be into that.
Yeah.
But the one I wanted to go to was the Gundam Cafe, which is apparently closing. And I assume that they
yes.
have a similar like frequent flyer thing where, you order 3 items and then you either get incinerated by a beam saber or shot with a depleted uranium round.
I mean, one would imagine. I mean, they must, like, there are bathrooms that have stamp cards. Like, the limited edition collector's thing. What's that?
Do you get a receipt?
Yeah, they print it on the toilet paper and they give it to you before you go in. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Gundam Cafe. Yeah. But yeah, when things are good and safe again and things are more under control, I very much look forward to going back because I just need to finish filling out the stamp card. I still have it and it's still good. Oh yeah, and they give you Cactopod tickets when you go in.
Oh, okay.
So there's drawings, and you can win different things like while you're there, and they play the Gold Saucer music. It's great. Yeah.
The other cafe that the other themed restaurant that I actually really want to go to someday is is Bugman's Brewery at Games Workshop headquarters in Nottingham.
Oh, neat. Okay.
Because they've got, again, it's a themed dwarven brewery.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, I will go to any themed cafe. I don't even care if I like the franchise or not. I'll just go.
Yeah.
I'll just go.
And I looked at their menu online, and they had a ton of vegetarian options.
That looks super neat. That looks super, super neat.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and it's just like wall-to-wall Warhams.
Yeah?
Right? Like, I don't know where I got that, but I assume it's our collective noun for Warhammer players, our Warham, a Warham of Warhams.
A brace of Warhams?
Possibly.
Would that be the collective
a battle
noun?
force?
A battle force of Warhams. Somebody's going to need to stop us.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
tell me about what...
unfortunately,
Yeah.
I am having a touch of trouble with the challenge back end
Okay.
at the
Sell me on
moment.
playing
so
Scholar.
carry on.
Sell you on playing Scholar?
Yeah, a friend of mine told me it has objectively what is recognized as the best storyline.
Oh, it's an incredible storyline.
What's their healers? Right?
They are healers,
with
yes.
a pet.
Yes, they are a
Okay.
they're a pet-based healer.
Okay.
They are what is called so there's like pure healer and barrier healer. Pure healer is you got hurt, I give you hit points back.
Okay.
Boom. Barrier healer is I don't let you get hurt.
Oh.
Nobody touches my good people.
Okay.
And then it's barriers for days. You also don't sometimes have to do much because the pet does a lot of the healing for you. It's like it's a regen that always happens.
Okay.
And they do a lot. Yeah. And the storyline is great. And your weapon is a book. So I don't know.
Dope.
if I need to sell you past that.
No, that sounds great.
Done.
Okay, because I was playing
And
Black
the storyline
Mage
is good. Yeah.
because I heard it had a really fun kind of like mechanically it was fun to play.
Magic turret.
Yeah, but I don't know, the gameplay actually didn't really sell me early on.
That's fair. They're changing the gameplay up for Endwalker a little bit, so it's
Okay.
so it's more mobile and more boom sticky. They're
Cool.
for Endwalker. They've rejiggered just about every class to feel better and be
Okay.
cooler. Yeah.
Also, this is a question I realize now kind of requires an answer. Where do dragoons go when they go up?
Up.
Up? Just up?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're
Yeah.
they're high in the sky.
Yeah.
They take a break. It's
Yeah.
like an Acme thing.
Yeah.
You know, and they like clock in. They're like, fancy you seeing up in the break room, and they
Yep.
all have a cup of coffee, and
Yep,
you know,
absolutely.
and then it's like, oh, gotta go, clock out, and then
They grab the spear and they go for it.
Yeah.
What do dragoons like to drink? Do you
That's
think?
good.
I don't know what.
I don't know. This
Oh.
isn't the setup for a joke.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said, "Do you
okay.
think?" instead of leaving it hanging.
Okay,
But
so
a fair assumption coming from me. Fair assumption.
I assume there's a pun, but they're up in the air, sky, probably like old timey beer, wines, gins, spirits, drafts, maybe.
I like that.
I mean, they don't drink, they just PG
Dragoon-
stream.
Dragoon-
They partake in other ways.
PG
Yeah.
stream. Apparently, hot chocolate. Actually, yeah. Canonically, hot cocoa is a huge thing in Ishgard because it's all winter all the time. Because when the world got messed up, their biome completely changed. So
Okay.
yeah. So now it's a bunch of knights in the snow. Those poor people.
That's got to be so cold.
So cold. Yeah, but it's good. It's so good. Somebody said, Jacob, I would love to talk Final Fantasy 15. Okay, later. Okay. I don't know who that's coming
That's
from.
Sarah.
That could be anybody.
Yeah.
I don't know. Johnny's sitting over there. Could be anybody. Hey, Sarah. All right.
Hi.
Hey, we'll have to book some time
Yeah.
because that'll be
so
time.
excited for
Is
him.
that a real mug?
What?
Sorry, I saw something in chat. It says Ishgardian hot chocolate. It's a coffee mug.
Challenge here. Somebody wrote a couple.
Is that an officially licensed thing? Not that I care. Whatever. I'm cool. I don't need more stuff. I definitely don't need more stuff. Oh man. That's a very cool mug. I actually don't know. Like, I see a lot of really cool, like, fan-made stuff that people sell, like, based on other IPs. I don't know what the legality behind that is.
I mean, I think it's probably fine to sell until they tell you not to.
Not to. Got it. Okay.
Like it's one of the things where it exists until you get a C&D.
Yeah, and it really depends on the people
Got it.
involved. Like especially there are some people that are like perfectly fine if it's like if this was not a product I was already going to produce, go for it.
Yeah.
Yes.
But then there's other people that's just like, that is our stuff. No.
Yes.
So, but it is something they can do, and a lot of times they have to do it if they want to maintain the integrity of their like copyright or trademark.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know that Games Workshop has had to very aggressively defend its IP against fan creators because there are some. The justification I heard was that there are weird EU laws where if you let other people produce things based on your IP, it's not yours anymore.
Oh, that's weird. Okay. Like, if you don't defend it, they took it from you. Hey.
Yeah.
How roguish. Well, I could keep talking about Final Fantasy 14, but somebody should probably put the brakes on that.